Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel Premier Elements Guide. In this video we will discuss what is the difference between the licensed version of PRE and trial version of PRE. In last video we discussed about the procedure on how to install the trial version of the PRE. Let me just launch this PRE from the hub screen. This screen is called hub screen. So whenever you launch PRE and if it is in trial version, then this dialog will come up. It will tell how many number of days are remaining for the trial version to expire. You can buy the license and activate it. So let me just show you first what is trial version actually. So here if you will add any media onto the timeline, so this is the project asset from where you can browse the media. So let me just add any media, and this will add into your project assets. This is the project asset, and then you can drag and drop it over the timeline. So this area is called the timeline basically. So here you can see a watermark is coming up, right? And it will always come if you will export it or do any changes or edit it, it will always be there. So that is the main problem. If you are using the trial version, you can use it, you can understand it, but this thing will always be there. If you want to remove it, you have to purchase the license of this Premier Elements. This is the first difference, which is itself a huge difference. And second difference, which is in the Premier Elements 2021 onwards only. Before that difference was not there. In this cycle, Premier Elements team, Adobe team have added a new feature, which is GPU acceleration feature. So if you will go into the preferences, you will see this checkbox is grayed out, disabled basically. So this is the area, this is the checkbox which enables the GPU acceleration feature. GPU acceleration feature is basically a feature in which Premier Elements uses the GPU of the machine for the performance improvement purpose. So you cannot use that if you are not using the licensed PRE. So let me just, because I have my own key, so let me just activate it first. To bring up the activation dialog, I have to close it again and relaunch it from the hub screen. Dialog will again come up, and this time I will click on activation key. It will ask you to sign in. You have to use the same email ID which you used earlier, with which you are having an account on Adobe site. So this is a personal account or a company account. You have to choose that, and you have to enter the password for your account. A dialog will come to enter the activation key. I have mine, I'm entering it over here. Click on next, and it's activated. So now you have activated this PRE in this session only, so the changes you cannot see. So in this session, if you add anything, let me show you. You will still see the watermark. To make the changes according to the licensed key, you have to close the PRE once. So I am closing it and relaunching. This time if you will add anything, then you won't see the watermark. So there is no watermark. Plus, second thing, if you go into the preferences onto the journal, then this checkbox is enabled now, and this checkbox is checked. After activation, this checkbox totally depends whether the GPU on your machine is supported by Premier Elements or not. To know what all GPU supported by PRE, click on Learn More. It will show you all the supported cards. That's it for today. We will learn more about PRE in our next video. Stay tuned. Don't forget to share, like and comment this video. Please do subscribe this channel and hit the bell icon.